Hey, what up there, guys? We're diving once more into the 2012 7-Day Roguelike Challenge. Only 10 years to go to catch up, which means we will never catch up. Every year of the challenge, there are more roguelikes than there were the year before. It will become an impossible task to ever track to current times, but we'll give it our best shot. There are a lot of games to look at for the 2012 challenge. I may intersperse our exploration thereof with, other random roguelikes, but for now, at least, I want to take a running start and get as many of these out of the way as we can. And next up on the hit list, we have Wyrm by Eben Howard. We've seen a few of Eben Howard's roguelikes before. Excitable Digger, which was a cool premise about being a miner, but was not very fun. Emo Squid, which was a cool premise about being a squid, but had some bugs that held it back. And Earl Spork, which was a turn-based attempt at a sort of an arcade platformer that was actually really, really cool and really well done. The best I've ever seen that kind of game handled. So I have high hopes for Wyrm. Today, Wyrm, he takes a premise that I think is based on an arcade game as well. But let's explore what it has to offer. I'll read you a bit of what it says in the README, and then we'll dive in. This will be a bite-sized game, guys. Games come in different sizes. You have games like Dwarf Town, even 7DRLs like Dwarf Town that try and give you, a 5-hour dungeon crawl. This is more like a 3-minute coffee break roguelike, but it's kind of neat. Alright, now before I even tell you what's here, I want to mention one thing. The game opens with a window, a help window that explains stuff. I can't show you that window because I'm recording the window and not the screen. As soon as I get past that, it opens a secondary window, which is what we're recording. And I don't feel like recording the screen today, so I can't show you that help menu. In between that help menu and here, there's actually a box that comes up that allows you to control a lot of the parameters of the game, including making a much larger game if you want. This is the default size, so that's what we're going to play. But you can make a game that's like, 1,000 squares by 1,000 squares if you want to. You can also control the font size. I've gone with a font size of 60 here, which works for me, but you can make it bigger or smaller as you wish. Let me read you anything it says. Goal: eat all the enemies. Be careful not to bite your own tail. It hurts. Movement costs energy, but when you eat an enemy, all of your energy is restored. The only other thing we need to talk about is, hint, each enemy type has a pattern, so watch for their actions and plan ahead. So if you know the arcade game, I'm a huge retro arcade aficionado. I play them all the time. Anything from like 83 or earlier, I will spend days just engrossed in. But there's an old game called Nibbler that I think is the basic inspiration for this game. Now we do play a Wyrm, I guess a sort of a growing dragon. And let's start walking around and I'll explain it as we go. I'm gonna use my numpad. That does work. I can attest. This is running a Java applet, by the way, guys, just so you know. All right, I'm in. Let me try moving. So we are, I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. If not, we are the red at symbol plus those little O's. You see those little O's protruding, 2 to the left and then 1 down from that? That is our tail. So the at is our head. The little O's are our tail. We have to try to eat all of these other colored letters without dying. We have our hit point bar. That's the green stripe running up and down the... I'm leaving mouse contrails, guys. I'll try and cover those up. The green stripe running up and down the right side of the screen is our hit points. There's no way to replenish those that I've discerned. To the right of that, we have our energy, which will deplete every time we take a move, but replenish to full every time we eat an enemy. The V's are vampires. The K's are kobolds. The G's are goblins. I forget what the rest of it is. Let's start moving, and we'll see if we can figure this out. Here we go. As you can see, when we move, our little tail follows along. So our objective, of course, is to try to figure out a way to eat all the enemies without running out of energy, so we have to eat them periodically. And also, if they bite our tail or something, we're going to lose some health. So we're going to eat this bee. Let's see what it is. You bit the enemy to death. I don't know what the fuck that was. Unless it bites me, I can't tell. And you'll note that when we ate it, our tail grew. So we now have 4 long tail. The trick, of course, is you can get yourself in a position where the only way forward is bumping into yourself, at which point you lose. Well, at least at which point you can only cause damage to yourself until you lose. Let's see that now the V, you can see the kobold hit you for 5 damage, the giant eagle, I guess that's the E, hit you for 5 damage. So we want to be careful, not to leave ourselves in a position where our hit points are dropping like crazy. I've obviously done a very piss poor job, and I will continue, incidentally, to do a piss poor job of winning this game. Or so I would expect. That vampire is going to eat us. It is. It's hitting us. It's killing us. I don't know if we can get there in time to stop it. Look at our fucking health drop. Oh, it left. Another goblin's killing us. We dead? Not yet. Now he died. I guess you can get down to the bottom of the red bar, and then when it goes one past that, you die. Let's try R for restart. There we go. Hello, welcome to Wyrm. So this is the entirety of the game. It's a very simple arcadey kind of premise, but it is, you know, it is interesting, and it is fun and challenging in its own way. Not every game has to be Angband. Look at me go! I'm a fucking master of this game now. Keep your tail away from other enemies, I guess, is one of the obvious points of necessity. Man, we're gonna win this time. I hope. If we do manage to beat this, I will take the time to... Oh shit, a fucking vampire. Oh, we're dead. Gotta get those A's and this G. Like, you can't leave anything near your body, or it's going to obviously get you. Can I get... Fuck me. Like, all it takes is one hit, right? We're dead. If that goblin goes for it, I did. You bit the enemy to death. You have died? I didn't see what got us, if anything. Let's try again. This one might be more doable, right? Looks like there might be... Uh-oh. We already lost. Oh, not necessarily. We might be able to get out of here. No, we've lost. If I go down, of course, then I can only go left or up. And when we go get this guy, we're fucked. See? Only way down is to bite myself. And then I lost. Let's try it again. He would have had to be the last guy I get, I guess. Where am I? Seen. Man, I had high hopes for that one, too. I don't like these vampires. They seem like they really like eating me. Which makes sense for a vampire, doesn't it? Oh, fuck. Something got me. I don't know if they can get me on diagonals or not. Alright, we're doing okay, guys. I'm afraid to go down into this area to my right. There's like a little boxy area to my right beyond that wall where like everything lives. I feel like if we can clear that out, we'll win. But going in there is going to be very fucking dangerous, right? I'm afraid of that A. Now I'm afraid of the V. I'm just generally afraid, I guess. Shit, now this A is going to kill us. The giant ant. We had no way to get there except around the fucking block. And now the K is going to get us because I didn't take the time to get it. We lost. Did alright there, though. Try again. We can't get that K. We're really in a bad position here. We started off with some damage there that I would rather not have accrued. I haven't grokked their, quote-unquote movement patterns yet. I mean, that's the only discrepancy between these monsters, right? They have different movement patterns. Other than that, they are identical, as far as I can tell. They all cause 5 damage. They all die with a single hit. God damn, man. There's too much shit getting near my tail, right? Do I go for the left or do I go for the down? What is hurting me? I can see my health dropping, I thought. Maybe no, it was my energy I was noticing. Man, we've done all right. Oh, we pulled our tail out of danger too. We might actually pull this off. It's not impossible. Improbable, sure. Are we taking damage when we... Maybe it's because he bumped me. Fuck. Alright, we gotta be careful, man. We're definitely, we're down to the wire where we could pull this off in theory. But we're also down to the wire where we could lose this instantly. If we are not careful. How do we do this? Ideally, I would love to go north and get that K up in the corner, then come down and get the eagle, then get those other Ks and down. That would let us win the game, but the question is, can I avoid these things that are near my tail, including that B? All it'll take is one mess up, man. I think if we get hit again, we're dead. Can I pass my turn? Yes, I can. Oh, did something drop? That's my energy dropping. It's an effective game. My heart rate is picked up. Isn't that interesting? There, I died. No, I didn't. Not yet. If I go south, I'll go east. No. My God, guys, I think we're going to do it. We won! Congratulations. There you go. That is the entirety of the game of Wyrm. I almost called it the game of Nibbler. That is the entirety of the game of Wyrm. It is a fun little game. Well done, Eben Howard. Again, you do have the parameters at your disposal if you want to set up a different game. You can make a larger game. You can make a more confined game. I can attest that when you make a larger game, it does increase the number of monsters, so you can make it more challenging if you want. But I think a little bite-sized game like that alone was pretty fun. It's a very, very simple, as I said, well, pardon the pun, I didn't intend it earlier, but bite-sized game. So there you go. That's it for today. Eben Howard's Wyrm from the 2012 7-day roguelike. I'll be back soon with the next one on the list, which appears to be, if we can get it to work, the Adventurers Guild by Nolithius. But let's see if we can find it and get it working or not. If not, there's a good, I don't know, it looks like maybe 70, maybe 50 to 70 games. I'm not going to count them right now. Up ahead of us on this thing. All right, that's it. I'll talk to you all soon. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Let's press Q to quit. There you go. Nice black screen. See ya.